Hello everyone and welcome to Gierok Farms. This is a beautiful day here on the farm. I am going to be jumping in the 7120 here because I have some fall tillage yet to do. On that rented ground of mine, I got a little bit of compaction in the corners. I want to take the chisel plow up there and do a little bit of touching up, I guess you could say. If you guys haven't seen one of my last videos when it came to the rented ground, you'll want to go back and watch that because we opened some of that up, got rid of some of those invasive trees, some of that brush in all those corners, and made that a bit more productive. So I'm really excited to finish that project off and put the 7120 to work. Ideally we'd have the duals and some weights up front, but we're gonna learn what kind of power and traction this tractor has as is. I'm excited. Who doesn't love a bit of fall tillage? Even if your farm is no-till, it's still fun to go to a plow day or something like that, a plow fest, and watch some iron move some dirt. All right, climbed up in here. Let's get her started. Here we go. So we're headed down to our other shed where we have a lot of our equipment stored that we're not using on a day-to-day basis or all the time. Just a nice cold storage shed, and that's where the chisel plow is. So we'll have to dig that out of there. I think we got to move a wagon or two, and Dad set the M's down here. So we'll use the M to get that out of the shed because this massive tractor, at least massive for us, won't be able to get in there with how tight that alley is. Just get a good look at that rye and that oats. Beautiful. It is amazing. Talk about a blanket of cover. For a timeline, I am filming this on November 15th, I think it is today. So mid-November, opening of the Wisconsin gun deer season is fast approaching. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, which I'm excited about. I love that time of year. I love the holidays. It's kind of a nice way to end the year. We're normally done with field work by then, and it's just taking care of cattle, and it's nice, relaxing. All right, let's go get that M fired up and get this chisel plow out of the shed. We got the Deutz Alice chisel plow hooked up to the 7120. It's a 7-shank with a coulter of straight inline discs to help break up some of that residue before the big shanks get to her. And right now we have a bunch of spacers for depth. I don't plan on getting too carried away up there, especially right off the bat, doing some of them corners that haven't been broken a while. And obviously we're not dualed up or weighted up, and it's still a little moist out there. It's We're doing it now because we got rain coming here in a day, so we got to take advantage of it, but it could be drier. Story of the year. Anyways, we're gonna hop in the tractor and go get that done before we run out of daylight. I'm actually really excited to get in a tractor and do some tillage, some chisel plowing. Normally I don't get to do any chisel plowing because we're doing chisel plowing in the spring, and with my off-the-farm job I'm gone, and normally if we're doing the flats, that's a great opportunity to train one of the younger guys in. So like now Owen, he'll probably be doing the disking or chisel plowing down here, depending on if Dad mowboard plows this or not, and he'll be getting trained in with that. You guys already seen he did some subsoil this fall. It's one of them jobs, especially on the flats, where it's a great way to learn how to navigate a field and drive a tractor. You know, it's slow going, steady going. On the level, there's not a whole lot of risk. So I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited to do something a bit more relaxed, I guess you could say, which up in the hills there, I don't know. Being we're not weighted up and dualed up, it might not be that way, but it's still a nice moment. It's kind of a nice way for me to look back and reflect on the good times from childhood and growing up on the farm and getting to do stuff like this, getting to do some chisel plowing. But we're gonna keep heading over there. We'll see you guys when we get there. We'll have to play with our settings a little bit once we go here, but we're gonna start up here along this nicer stuff before we get next to the woods and see how she pulls. All right, it's the first couple passes have gone really well. I'm very impressed. That tractor does not lack any power whatsoever. The only thing it's lacking right now is traction. That's the only thing I don't have going for me is traction. But we got some stumps we pulled out. Get them out of the field here before winter sets in. Like, look at what we pulled up here. Man, that is something. Throw this guy in that brush pile. A lot bigger. This will really help break up some of that compaction here in this field entrance from people parking and turning around here, you know, equipment parking here, as well as kind of keep that weed pressure away and get the field back, you know, to the way it was. But I gotta say, the tractor is doing really well. I'm thoroughly impressed. As for the chisel plow, it is liking to plug up on this one shank here. I wouldn't really say plug up, but it does like to build up on it. Now we're gonna do the fun stuff. We're gonna go play in that stuff we opened up under the trees there. That should be some really mellow soil. The only thing we got to worry about in there is making sure we don't get pulled into the woods. We don't want to go fishing for this tractor. We got to put some more hours on this thing first before we have any episodes like that happen. Turn around and come at her from the other angle. Not enough traction, not enough juice. Well, we do have enough juice. It's not enough traction, would be the way to put it. All right, let's try this again. All right, setting her down. Oh yeah, you got her, big girl. When it comes to all the root mass and stuff, I'm able to shed that pretty good. The only thing I don't like, and I'm not excited for the planter to catch this stuff, is there's you know, some of that fencing type wire material. But as for all these roots and stuff, once I get down to the waterway here, I'll lift her up and we'll just have a nice pile down there, and that'll also help kind of catch runoff and prevent even more of a ravine from starting. But since I'm out here cleaning that stuff up, I'll set you guys on the digger, on the chisel plow. Right, everyone, we have made it back to the farmyard safe and sound. We got all the equipment put back away. Dad came down there to help me, being it was dark. It was nice to have two guys get everything in there nice and tight. Went really smooth. As for going smooth, I got what I wanted to done up there, but to no surprise, had to finish in the dark, which is a really common occurrence for me here this fall. But man, the days just aren't long enough, I guess. I'm really impressed with that new tractor of mine. I never bogged it down. I think if I would have had duals and weights on that tractor, we could have gone a lot of places and a lot faster. But we still got it done. That should really help, especially in that front corner of that field, along with what we opened up there in the back. I'm happy to have that off of the list of things to do here before it snows. We got some bad weather rolling in here in the next couple days, some rain, some sleet, and they say depending on which way the track goes, it might be some snow. But Anyways, when it comes to tillage, you guys let me know if you're pro tillage, if you're no till, what type of tillage practices you use. Like, we really like that turbo till. That'll probably get used on that property next spring. A nice finishing tool, along with that, incorporating that organic matter on that top, 3 inches. I'd be interested to hear about it. Let us know down in the comments. Also, check us out at gierokfarms.com. It's our very own website where we sell hats, t-shirts, hoodies, all that fun stuff. But I'm gonna end off the video here. It's getting late. I appreciate you sticking to the end. Thank you all for being part of this journey. I wouldn't be putting out these videos as often as I do if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you for that. Thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. And as always, we will see you next time.